Okay, so redox reactions, guys. I have to tell you a couple things before I start. Number one, I'm not really a certified teacher or tutor or anything, and number two, the principles that I'm going to be teaching are from this chemistry book called Chemistry, and I don't want to take a lot of credit for these principles and stuff. And also my teacher, Mr. Bastian, taught me. So redox reactions, what are they? Let's take apart the word, because redox implies it. If you look at the red and then the ox, right? The red means reduction, and the ox means oxidation. And that's what redox reactions are. A redox reaction is a reaction in which reduction and oxidation both take place. So reduction and oxidation are two different things, and how do we tell them apart? Well, there's this poem by a poet, and it's really intricate and it's really hard to memorize, but I'm pretty sure some of you have heard it, and for those of you who haven't, brace yourselves and pay close attention. It's called Oil Rig. That's the poem. That's the poem right there. Oxidation is losing, and that means that when you oxidize something, something loses electrons, and reduction is gaining. When you reduce something, it gains electrons, and I'm going to show that later in the video. Right now, let's look at an example of a redox reaction. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Tin 2 plus reacting with 2 irons 3 plus, producing tin 2 plus, producing tin 4 plus, and iron 2 plus, there we go. And so one of these elements, either tin or iron, is getting oxidized and the other one is getting reduced. Let's find out which ones. First, we have to take their charges, and it's pretty easy from this equation. It's going to get a little bit harder through the video. Okay, so tin has a tin 2 plus has a plus 2 charge. Iron 3 plus has a plus 3 charge. Tin 4 plus has a plus 4 charge, and iron 2 plus has a plus 2 charge. And that's basically it. This is a redox reaction, and we already found the charges of each element. Now, to solve a redox reaction, to balance it, actually, we have to break it apart into 2 half reactions. One half reaction is for the oxidation, the element being oxidized, and the other one is the element being reduced. So let's write them down. So we have to write one down for each element, because one of them is being oxidized and the other one is being reduced. So tin, Sn2 plus, it produces Sn4 plus, okay? And then iron 3 plus produces iron 2 plus. So which one is being reduced and which one is being oxidized? We can tell by the charges. On this side of the equation, tin has a plus 2 charge, and on this side of the equation it has a plus 4 charge. So that means that it was, remember this, oil rig. If it was oxidized, it would have lost electrons, and it actually lost electrons. So tin was oxidized, and this is the oxidation half reaction, and this would be the reduction redox reaction. Because it gained electrons, the number went down on the charge, or whatever it's called.